little mini broadcast. We are at the precipice of leveling up the beast tribe. So if I look at my character and reputation, we'll see we're at 540 out of 720. So 180 will take us up to 720, which will be the rank up for today. Let's just make sure that I am broadcasting. Yep, we are live on my channel. Good, good. Right. A measure of influence. Kakilja requires someone capable of making a distant journey. Elita, are you free for some gathering on Otoma Horizon? Angier needs samples for her research. She's hoping to see if Golma's development has affected the flow of ambient energy in Yaktel. I'll collect samples from the Draconia heartland, so with your help we can form a full picture of our Gainery's influence. Angier said she'd like bark from the abortive in the field. Simple enough if you can handle the trick, eh? Fresh cleaning supplies. Kakilja believes the Gainery's buildings have seen better days. Sorry, Elita, but I need you to make a trip to the upper forest. Are you up for it? Our Gainery is the new face of Mamook, so I like it to be tidy and well kept for all who come to visit. With that said, I'd be grateful if you collected some concentrated Utamaro plant oil from the vicinity of Ixbrax. It can be used as a cleaning agent. Shine a light on the problem. Kakilja seeks an able rider to help keep pests at bay. I received word that the pests have stayed away from Najul for the most part, but we'll never be rid of them for good. Mind riding over to the grove for a little upkeep? Cyril Ja has been training her branch bearers, so he'll have a mount ready for you. Have fun, Elita. Remember, Angier is looking for bark from the Zorp's plants in the field. It's rather far, but I trust your legs are up to it. I'd be grateful if you collected some concentrated Utamara plant oil from around Ixbrax. We need it as a cleaning agent. Here for a branch bearer. You're in luck. I have just the one for you. Now, if you fall off for whatever reason, just come back here. The birds can find their way back home on their own. Once you're finished with your work in the grove, you can go ahead and report directly to Kakilja. Now we'll be rid of those bugs. Thank you truly. Let's see, back samples. You're back even quicker than expected, Elita. Were you able to find the samples Angier asked for? There you go. Ah, she'll be quite pleased with this. Excellent work. These samples will help us understand how the forest is doing for now. I hope you'll lend us a hand when Angier does her next survey. How did you fare? Perfect, exactly what I requested, thank you. You may have noticed during your venture, but the Zabel people also use such cleaning agents in their daily lives. The upper forest is far more exposed to the elements, which requires greater structural maintenance and upkeep. So when I noticed our buildings needed some brushing up, I consulted our Zabel neighbours. They were good enough to recommend some materials and invited us to gather as much as we needed. If it's to keep this place presentable, I may well take them up on that offer again. Good work over at Golmajak Grove, Elita. I heard the branch bearer found its way back as well. I'm sure Golmajak Grove is relieved to have fewer bugs buzzing around. Too many can affect the harvest, and that affects us all. That being said, pests are called that for a reason. They'll return, and when they do, I hope I can call on you again. Taming branch bearers to tend our crops is a daring idea, not to mention wholesome when you think of the harmony it represents. A Hubigo's return. Concern is but plain unusual Jazz face. The branch bearers have settled in nicely. Those pesky bugs are gone and our next harvest is well on its way. Only local beasts have been encroaching on Golmagok recently, threatening our workers and trampling our crops. We've taken immediate action, of course. I asked Gotolja if he could develop some kind of repellent, like the two of you once did for the wild weavers. I was just about to go and pick up the prototype. Since you're here, why don't you come along? Diddly 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 dee. Gotolja has been of incredible help. Not only does he manufacture our garden equipment, he even fashions research tools for Angier. Elita, now this is a pleasant surprise. You look well. I reworked the old smoke bombs into traps that issue smoke for an extended period, allowing ample time for our farmers to flee if necessary. But these are only a stopgap. Able-bodied fighters patrolling the area would do a far better job for security if you ask me. That may be so, but we can't spare any of our workers. We may have to try recruiting Mammal-Jah who have moved to Tuliolo, like me. Since you've got a knack for convincing people, I'd like you to join me. My first stop will be Exaltation, so stop by when you have a moment. Off he goes. He's always been earnest, that one. It's just a matter of conveying his thoughts coherently to others. I'm relieved to see you hale and whole. When you said you were returning to Mamook, I didn't know what to think. Ah, there you are. I was just catching up with an old friend. In fact, he was kind enough to direct me to Mirel-Jah, a fellow expatriate from Mamook. Normally Mirel-Jah works as a bodyguard, but as luck would have it, he's relaxing down by Downripple today. Let's go and find him. Mirel-Jah should be somewhere near Downripple. Take care of Mirel-Jah, won't you? This is Mirel-Jah, one of the finest fighters I know. I hope you'll hear us out. Well, aren't I popular today? Wait, I know you. You're the Dawn Servant's right-hand woman. Even you, Mirel-Jah? I had no idea Elita was such a celebrity. Celebrity doesn't begin to describe it, at least not among us mercenary types. To become a fighter like Elita Draconia, recognized by the Vow of Resolve herself, is a dream for no few of us. So, to what do I owe this honor, Mirel-Jah? I thought you'd gone back to Mamook. I have, and I want you to return with me. Don't take this the wrong way, but even if Mamook has changed, I still prefer the freedom of Tuliolo to that dismal forest. Besides which, you can eat here, truly eat, and Najul doesn't compare to what the city can offer. But that's the whole point. We have more vegetables than ever, and we're still planning to add more. We're talking about Mamook, yes? Aren't we? Maybe start at the beginning, Mirel-Jah. Oh, that's right, he doesn't know yet. Let me explain. Well, colour me impressed. I'm a mook that not only grows something other than Najul, but works with outsiders to do so. Exactly. We need to protect what we've worked so hard to build. Won't you help us? Fine. Since you're this invested, I'll go and give it a look. But if I'm forced to eat even a single Najul, I'm out of there. Hahaha, fair enough. Goma is a sight to behold, so you won't regret this. Oh, lady. Some of our crops are still young, but to have this much variety thriving so vigorously, it's a wellspring of hope. By the gods, there isn't a Najul in sight. Now I understand your excitement. This is an unprecedented achievement from a Mamook. Isn't it? We need to shore up our defenses, and that's where you come in. What do your eyes see that mine don't? A weak fence for starters. You have supplies and tools to reinforce them, I hope. The tools I'll take care of, and Elita's as good a gatherer as you'll find. Any supplies we need she'll procure. Then I'd have you bring us supple ivy for new barriers. We should be able to find some around ankle deep. We'll apprise Angier of our plan. Once you have the supplies, you can deliver them directly to her. We're counting on you. Welcome back. I understand we're reinforcing our fences. God, it's miles away. Any things, Oop. And we'll just teleport back. Welcome back. I understand we're reinforcing our fences. Lovely. I believe this is precisely what Ruvoja described. I hope a sturdy wall will solve our problems. I'm surprised by how many of Miralja's associates hearkened to his call. Thanks to their patrols, our granary feels safer than ever. Beasts should no longer trouble us, and come harvest time, we should have more than enough people to lend a hand. I'll admit, the glow of our yield surprised me at first, but closer inspection revealed that these plants mirror Najul in their reaction to the etheric environment. Their appearance has no negative effect on nutrients for palatability. More Mammaldra expositories have been gathered in Goma to protect this precious bounty. Given the regularity of harvests, a space has been allocated for the trade of fresh produce. This can only bode well for Mammaldra and their dietary repertoire. Reputation has increased and respected! What do you have to offer? There is an orchestrion roll. Welcome back, Elita. Thank you for your help around Draconia. We're trading both foreign and local currency, so feel free to peruse our wares. I'm a mender by trade, originally tasked with repairing Hubigo weaponry, but these days I mostly see garden equipment. Having said that, if you need anything mended, I can see to it straight away. I'm impressed by the Hubigo's patrol eagerness to drive off errant beasts and assist in the Gainary's labour-intensive needs. I can hardly carry anything heavier than research texts, so I often find myself relying upon their kindness. I must think of a suitable way to show my thanks. Thank you for coming with me to convince Miralja. I have higher hopes than ever. Now that we've more manpower, I'll have to think up what else can be done for the Gainary. The Hubigo Patrol has also been assisting with our Najul. We've been so short-handed recently that extra help is invaluable. The fruit of friendship. Kakilja needs help with a special harvest. Have you ever eaten a branch bearer's fruit? A hunter of the Brethren of Brax I've been speaking recently to has admitted a craving for its sweet and tart flavour. In the spirit of our growing friendship, I thought it might be nice to gift him one. We have branch bearers right here in Goma after all, and clever hands like yours for harvesting, assuming you don't mind helping. You should find some berry-bearing birds wandering the Gainary. Once you've picked a nice one, please deliver it directly to our sweet-toothed friend in Ixbrax. A welcoming fragrance. Kakilja seeks your aid in further improving Goma. Things around here have become so much busier than we began, Elita? Even the Brethren of Brax have been known to stop by and stay a while. It's proven a great spot for them to interact with our customers for Mamook. Which is why I want to go one step further and make the Granary a place where everyone can feel welcomed and relaxed. To that end, I spoke with one of our visitors and I learned that the Zabral use a pleasing aroma to create a restful atmosphere. Should you happen to be in the area, I'm told you can find sweet-smelling white flowers near Yakawai Sole. A few blooms should be enough for us to create a welcoming fragrance. Vital vegetables. Kakilja would have you collect ingredients for a botanical tonic. The crops are coming along nicely for the most part, but I'm a little concerned for the few plants that aren't thriving quite as much. I see some yellowing leaves here and there, some slow growers and the like, so after discussing the matter with Angier, we've decided to make a vitalization tonic, and I would like your help with gathering one of the prime ingredients. If you're in the vicinity of Ankle Deep, you should be able to harvest the vicious nectar we need. What's your step out there? If you've time on your hands, the Zabral are said to flavour the scent of a certain white flower found near Yakaway Soli. Procurement of the viscous nectar that we need falls to you. It should be found somewhere near Ankle Deep. The Hubigo patrol has been assisting with our Najol. We've been so short-handed recently that extra help is invaluable. Just as Ruvalja promised, we've got something other than the jewel to chew on. Now it's just a matter of earning our keep. There's a good little Branchy. We pluck the heavy fruit from the branch bearer, much to its apparent relief. Deliver it to the waiting sweet-toothed hunter. Right, okay, so going there is probably the best idea. Come from the granary, have you? A heavy fruit harvested from Golma branch bearer. Looks like a kiwi fruit. Oh, you brought the branch berry, just as Kagilja promised. Many amongst the brethren are fond of the taste, but we rarely partake from the lower forest where the branch bearers roam. I'll have to visit Kagilja and return the favour with a gift of my own. The city bleeds red, blue, and green. As I walk in the dark and see, and of the greatness I was draped in, the colors in my mind are fading, gone, they're gone, they're gone, are gone. Back to my mook. He delivered the fruit then. The hunter mentioned they were a favourite among the Zabral, and I'm glad to hear he was pleased with it. We Mamalja find the flavours a touch too sour, so we usually mix them into a sweet drink made from the crushed najul. Seeing as our neighbours enjoy the taste straight from the branch, however, we'll have to remember to send a portion of the harvest to that side. Can I assume you brought our aromatic ingredient? Sweet scented flowers. The Zabral are inordinately fond of the scent of these little white flowers. I thought as much. I smelled such a pleasant scent as you approached. Does that mean both Zabral and Mamalja are fond of similar smells? We spent so many years in conflict over our differences, but I wonder what else we might have in common. Appreciating a calming fragrance is something I'd never considered until the brethren began their visits. Each of our cultures has much to learn from the other. Any luck finding that tonic ingredient? An unusually thick nectar bursting with essential nutrients. Yes, perfect. This will do nicely, thank you. The tonic we make will help maintain the health of the plants themselves. We improved their surroundings, enriching the soil, adding compost, repelling insects and such, but nurturing the vegetables was something we were missing. And I can now buy the equestrian roll. Oh my heart. Anyway, take care, my darlings. Love you all. Bye for now. Mwah!